Hello, welcome back to Science with Miss Oliver. I'm super excited to have you here with me today, and I can't wait to get started on our lesson. Before we do, let's make sure we take out a few things that we're going to need. The first thing we're going to need is the worksheet that we're going to work with for this lesson. This worksheet is titled My Brain and My Feelings. It's this worksheet that you see on the screen. Next, we're going to need a pencil to write with. And most importantly, you want to make sure you're in a quiet and calm space so you can focus and grow your brain. If you need to pause the video right here to get your items together, please do so. If not, we can move on. So for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about our bodies. In our first lesson, we talked about identifying and naming those body parts. Then we moved on to our lesson on personal hygiene. We talked about how to keep those body parts clean and why it's important. Now we're moving on to something super special. We're talking about one of the most important organs in your body. We're talking about our brains. How cool is that? In today's lesson, we're going to talk about our brains and how it connects to our emotions and our feelings. So as we know, our brain is super incredible. It can help us to smell, it helps us to talk, to see, it helps us to play with our friends and family. Our brain helps us to taste our food. It helps us to feel things, to create, to do everything. Our brain is the center point of our whole body. Our brain controls everything that we do. How cool is that? So right now you're going to take out your paper and your pencil, and we're going to check out that first problem. It says your brain is incredible. It helps you to what? For example, Miss Oliver wrote smell, talk, and taste because I know that my brain helps me to smell, to talk, to see, to feel. You can pick anything on this list or you can come up with one on your own. What does your brain help you to do? Miss Oliver put smell, talk, and taste on hers. I can't wait to see what you put on yours. Go ahead and pause the video right here to write the 3 things your brain helps you to do. Pause. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We can go ahead and put our paper and our pencil to the side because we're going to need it in just a second. So, even though our brain is super incredible, our brain can sometimes cause us problems. Have you ever gotten so mad or so scared or so worried that you stop being able to think or remember how to do anything? That's not a good feeling at all. That feeling is called flipping your lid. Flipping your lid is when your brain is so stressed out that it makes you act without thinking first. Let me say that again. Flipping your lid is when your brain is so stressed out, so scared, so worried that it makes you act and do something without even thinking about it first. So this is where we're going to take our pencil and our paper out again and look at question number 2. It says, blank is when your brain is so stressed out that it makes you act out without thinking first. What is that answer? What did Miss Oliver just say? That's right. Flipping your lid is when your brain is so stressed out that it makes you act first without thinking. So in this blank, you're going to write flipping your lid. So go ahead and pause your video right here so you can write flipping your lid and blank number 2. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So question number 2, we put flipping your lid is when your brain is so stressed out, it makes you act out without thinking first. We're going to talk more about that. So let's think. Well, let's do an example. So if you're in danger, acting quickly without thinking can keep you safe. Let's pretend that we're outside and we're playing in the yard and we see a bad storm coming and we quickly get up and run into the house. That's acting fast without thinking, and that can help you safe. But if you're not in danger, acting without thinking can get you in even more trouble or can get you upset. Let's say if you're walking down the hallway, and someone accidentally bumps into you. and you just pushed them down on the ground. That's acting out without thinking about it first. Because if you would have thought about it, you probably would have said, hey, he didn't do that on purpose. That's acting. That's thinking before you act. But just pushing them down is not thinking first. So there are 3 very, very, very important parts of your brain that involves your feelings and your thinking. We're going to talk about those 3 today. But before we do, we're going to take out our worksheet and we're going to look at question number 3. It says, there are blank very important parts of your brain involved in the feeling and thinking process. Miss Oliver just said that there are how many parts of your brain involved in the feeling and thinking process? That's right. I can tell you've been listening. I said there are 3 parts. So you're going to pause your video right here and you're going to write 3. T-H-R-E-E. 3. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Question 3 says there are 3 very important parts of your brain involved in the feeling and thinking process. So the first one is our prefrontal cortex, also called the PFC. Have a little. This is the part of your brain that helps you to make smart decisions. The prefrontal cortex is the part of your brain where you think first before you act. Let me say that again. The prefrontal cortex, also known as the PFC, this is the wise owl part of your brain. It helps you to make smart decisions. The prefrontal cortex is the part of our brains that makes us think before we act. So this is where we're going to take out our worksheet and we're going to look at question number 4. It says there are 3 parts of your brain. The 3 parts of your brain are, we just talked about 1. So in question slide A, you're going to write prefrontal cortex, PFC. Go ahead and pause your video and write prefrontal cortex. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know the prefrontal cortex, or the PFC, is the wise owl part of our brain. It helps us to make super smart decisions. So when your wise owl PFC is in control, your body feels relaxed and safe. And that means that you're calm and you're ready to learn, just like you are right now watching this video. Up next, we have our hippocampus. This is the memory saver part of our brain. This part helps you to save memories and bring out your old memories. The hippocampus also helps you to learn. So you're working that part of your brain out right now when you're learning. So let's take out our worksheet, and we're still on question 4. It says the 3 parts of your brain are, so for our first one, we put prefrontal cortex. For this one, we're going to write the hippocampus. So go ahead and pause your video right here and go ahead and write it. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we know the hippocampus is the memory saver part of our brain. It helps us to save memories and bring out those old memories. And it also helps us to learn. So our last one is called amygdala. This is the guard dog part of our brain. This part helps you to feel emotions. The amygdala's biggest job is making sure that you're safe. Let's say that one more time. The amygdala is the guard dog part of our brain. This part helps you to feel emotions. The amygdala's biggest job is making sure that you're safe. So here's our time for our worksheet. We're still on question 4, where it says the 3 parts of your brain are, the first one we put prefrontal cortex, the second one we put hippocampus, and our third one we're going to put the amygdala. So go ahead and pause your video and write your answer. Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So our amygdala helps keep us safe by making us act fast in situations like if you're in the kitchen and you accidentally put your hand on a hot pan and you snatch it back, that's acting fast and keeping your body safe. Or if you're walking in a park and you see a scary monster walking towards you and you turn around and you run the other way, that's your amygdala helping to keep you safe by acting fast. Or if you're at a basketball game and you see the basketball coming towards you and you move out the way, that's your amygdala keeping your body safe and acting fast. So when your guard dog amygdala is in control, your body feels tight and hot, you feel anxious, and you feel upset and uncomfortable. That's not a good feeling. So let's think of ways that we can calm down when our body feels tight and uncomfortable. What can we do if we flip our lids? How can we get our bodies calm and back in control? What's something you do to calm your body down when you're upset? That's a good one. What's another one? What's something else you do when you're upset and you're so angry and you need to calm yourself down? What's something you do? Okay. So when Miss Oliver's super upset, she takes deep breaths. And when she's upset, she also tells someone how she feels because it's not good to keep everything bottled up inside. So when I'm super upset, I go talk to someone. Also, when I'm super upset, I kind of just pay attention to what I see, smell, taste, and touch. I try to just pay attention to everything. What's one other thing you can do to calm yourself down? Okay, that's a good one. Listen to music. Okay, what's one more thing we can do to calm our bodies down when we're super upset? Ooh, go get a drink of water. All of those are super good ways that we can calm our bodies down when we're feeling super upset. So we're going to take out our papers for the last time, our paper and our pencil, and we're going to look at question number 5. What is one way you can calm yourself down when you're upset? You can put take slow, deep breaths. You can put tell someone how you feel. You can put take a sip of water, take a walk. What do you do when you feel upset? Bringing it back in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So that is the end of our lesson. I hope you learned so many important things today that you can use and go share with a friend or family. I hope you have a great day. Bye.